What started as a traffic stop in Chatham quickly became a test of communication. When a language barrier stood in the way, police turned to their unofficial interpreter.
WAND's Hannah Flahan introduces us to the man helping bridge the gap.
Being multilingual isn't in the job description for Chatham Police Department patrol officers.
This is what I set out to do.
But it is a responsibility Officer David Toledo takes seriously.
One of our officers was conducting an investigation. He had finished a traffic stop that turned into something else. Unfortunately, language barriers happen.
Since Toledo is bilingual, he played the part of an interpreter for a day.
The officer would ask his question, I would translate it into Spanish, the gentleman would respond in Spanish, and I would return translation in English to the officer.
Toledo grew up with his mother's family, who are all from Havana, Cuba.
I didn't speak English until I was almost 6. I grew up in a Latin household, in a Latin culture, and exposed to that all my life.
He says his experience has allowed him to connect with the Latin American community, who he serves every day.
I've been able to reassure them that, yes, they can come talk to me. Come find me. Come ask for me. Even if I'm off duty, I'll come in. I'll talk to you. I'll help you out any way I can.
Toledo says being able to help his community in this way will never get old.
It is a very definition of heartwarming for me. Yes, the core tenet of law enforcement is you enforce the law equally and fairly without bias and prejudice among all communities. But for me to be able to have that inroads with a community that has some trepidation because they don't know what to say or they don't know how to say it and they don't feel comfortable with that, and to be able to do that, it feels good.
In Chatham, Hannah Flahan, WAND News.
Now, Officer Toledo is not one of a kind. One of CPD's investigators is also fluent in Spanish. They've both been able to connect with the community in various ways.